Hello everyone and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week we're playing even more Modern Horizons 3. Let's see what everyone's running.
Hey, it's Phil and I'm bringing Ella Damri and I'm just gonna go mono green elves, play a bunch of dogs, draw a bunch of cards and overrun for the win.
Hey everyone, it's Richard and I'm playing the Tarmogoyf Commander Dissa the Relentless, and today we're going to show that what doesn't grow dies and what dies grows the Tarmogoyf.
Yo, this week I'll be playing Felia, but I'm going to be playing my version of Felia because I also have a Corgi, and we're going to try doing some honest magic.
I'm Seth and I'm trying to find out if Sorin of House Markov is good in Soul Sisters, well, as a commander of Soul Sisters, and in fact it also has some huge burst life gain combos. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimateguard.com, and you can purchase all your cards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying merch at our merch store at mtggoldfishmerch.com and liking and subscribing to help the channel grow. All right, with the intros out of the way, let's hop into the game. 4, 3, 2, 1. Clash on.
Yee.
Uh-oh, what was that super
That was
delay,
bad.
Seth?
That was bad. I was trying to wait for y'all, but the pump fake maybe was a bad idea.
And for all of us that don't know, look at this. This is my Felia. I will be using my actual Corgi. He's got a funny face and a little like sombrero. I love him. Okay.
This is Secret Lair Crim Edition.
Yeah, exactly.
It really is.
All right. I'll play a Snow-Covered Plains.
Snow covered.
I have a Soul Ring, at least for my deck. Stonebinder's Familiar. I pass.
Nice.
What does that do?
Okay.
So whenever one or more cards
Something
are put into exile during my turn, it gets a 1/1 counter.
MDFC land. Go. Cabria takedown. Old
Wait,
school
what? You're playing that?
MDFC. I can have my removal.
It's kind of sweaty.
Zeatora Proving Ground. John Triumph, go ahead.
and an Elvish Mystic. And go.
Of course, Phil.
Have you ever had a
turn one
hand
mana
about
dork?
Ram, Phil?
I
I guess Bill's elves this
mana
week,
dogs.
so
yeah.
yeah.
I think I play 7 of them or something.
I'll swing at Phil. I'll offer you the trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. Go ahead. Well, you know, I don't have removal, so I got to try.
I will play Esper Sentinel.
Ooh.
And I'm going to play this Agadeem's Awakening tapped as a land, and then you can go.
How many MDFCs are you running, Seth?
Okay.
9-ish. I had actually technically a 0 land opener. Trigger my Esper Sentinel. I need cards, Richard. I need a land. I really do.
I am triggering it. Blood Crypt. I pay 2 life. I'm going to play Nature's Lore.
Yeah. Oh, see the ramp into the heuristic study. You got to do it.
Probably going to search for the Surveil land and pass.
I'm going to untap then. Draw. I'm going to play a Forest and a Gala Greetas. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, and it's a counter on this, 2 life, or a tapped treasure. Let's create a tapped treasure by casting an Essence Warden. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I gain 1. Sorry,
I don't
editor.
like game deck though.
I'll respond. I'm going to flash in my commander, which is
Sure.
Felia Exuberant Shepherd. When it attacks, exile up to 1 other target non-land permanent. At the beginning of my next end step, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control if it entered the battlefield under your control. Put a 1/1 counter on Felia.
Okay. And
Okay,
then this
now you're-
enters.
yeah.
And then I create a treasure. And go.
Okay, so that's interesting. Do I want to give card advantage to Seth?
I
Give me
surveilled
them
the Urza
cards.
Saga into the ground.
So Phil is ahead on resources. Seth is a black-white deck. That's my concern. Because he's a black-white deck, he has a lot of removal.
It's still a Seth deck. I don't know if I believe in
What are you trying to wait? What, you're scared of something getting rast?
Well, okay, so Seth, are you gonna remove my stuff? I'm gonna look a little scary, but are you gonna remove my stuff?
Gonna kill Trim.
No, Seth,
It's
don't
turn
fall for
3,
this.
he's
Just
asking these
bluff
questions.
remove it.
I'm trying to hit my land drop. I'm not planning on removing anything. I'm planning on trying to hit my land drop next turn.
We're cool then.
I'm definitely not
what
removing your
could be
stuff
so
next turn.
scary
I might
on
remove
turn
your
3?
stuff in the future, but I'm definitely not removing any of your stuff this turn, no.
I'll play Reconnaissance.
Oh.
You can draw a card.
Thank you.
So
Hey,
0
good
mana,
plan.
remove target attacking creature I control from combat and untap it.
Yo,
right,
what
so
is that Secret
Phil-
Lair version?
I'm gonna swing both of my doggos at you. I'm going to exile your Gala Greeters. So a card is entered exile. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Stonebinder's Familiar.
Oh, that's anybody's card in exile. That's actually better than I thought.
I take 4.
I'll go to my end step. I'm gonna flash in Containment Priest.
Ugh,
Oh,
I
Go
gain a
ahead.
life.
glad it was targeting not me. I will untap and draw.
See? Told
Wait,
you.
why did you
Everything
just
was
pop
cool.
Esper Sentinel?
That's my question.
Oh,
like
true.
card advantage or
What the hell?
resources? There's resources. There you Phil has 4 mana
Golly
already,
Greeter
right?
is way better than Esper Sentinel.
What? That's
What?
crazy. I didn't even think about it. That is insane.
All right, step 1. I'm going to attack Richard for 1.
Oh, look,
And
Krim, you
then-
cost me a life. You could have killed that.
I need to do this. That was an awkward draw. I'm going to play Sand Scout. When I enters the battlefield, if the opponent has more lands than me, I get to catch up ramp for a desert card, put it on the battlefield, tap shuffle. If a land goes to the graveyard, I get a 1/1 token. I actually didn't even read that last part. I was just playing as catch up ramp, but apparently it does even more than that.
It's
I
very
did
good.
just draw my tap desert though. So
Oh, do you have
I
a second
actually have
one?
a
Do you
desert.
have a second
okay, I have a scavenger
Busted.
grounds. I can get a scavenger grounds.
one? So responsible. But now if you play Aaron Archway, you get to surveil one.
I have Crime Desert in land. I didn't want to
Wait.
bounce because I have too many cards in hand.
What the heck?
I didn't say I wouldn't crime you, Crim. I'm gonna crime you for 1. No, I mean, we're still friends, but just
Yeah.
top.
No, I get it. I get it.
and then you can go.
Oh boy. Wooded Foothills. I am going to crack it, I think, for 4. I go to 36.
I think Richard's playing around things.
I just don't want to just pay life. I am going to cast Omen Path Journey. Krim has made me a believer. Search
That card
library
is
for
so
up to
good.
5 lands that have different names, exile them, then shuffle at the beginning of your end step. Choose a card at random and put it into the battlefield tapped. You can go ahead while I choose
Blow
5
it up.
lands in
Blow
case this
it
blows
up.
up. I will get a land for sure.
Oh wait, I will draw with Esper Sentinel, right? You're not paying
Yes.
the 1?
Yes.
Okay.
That sucks.
Was that
I'm
Galagrita
just gonna-
kind of important?
No, the effect.
Is Krim
that's
staxing
nothing.
you again?
I'm just.
I can't do anything.
I'm
I'm just
playing
gonna play
fetch.
a.
I'm playing
look at this
fetch.
fresh from.
I do like the art on those.
Yeah, these frame breaks are pretty cool. I would prefer the old border ones, but I'm not gonna complain about this one.
Do you pay the 1?
Yeah,
you
I'm
a
gonna
yeah,
combo
you're-
deck?
actually.
No.
I'm gonna play a Nykthos and pass the turn.
All right.
All right. Lands I got
Oh,
were
yeah.
Temple of the False God, Inkmoth Nexus, Gruul Turf, Roxas Theater, Command Tower.
Ink
So which-
Moss Nexus.
So-
Super
So now
safe.
one of them.
I'm gonna do the Krim special. Krim taught me how to play this. This is how much he plays this card. You shuffle,
Yeah. Yup,
you stack it
shuffle
under, and then you reveal one. It's an Inkmoth Nexus.
Too good. All right.
Why are you playing your lands so far in the middle of your playmat, Richard? I mean, not that I
For-
care, but
For dominance,
Is that a-
sets. For dominance.
okay. I was feeling like you're encroaching on me a little bit. You're sending.
Are you that
Like your
guy where I
arms
slowly
sweeping
push
forward,
up
yeah.
my stuff into your playmat and I attack you? And I don't know why I put my graveyard over here, but my deck is over here.
I think it's
We're-
One Piece. I assume just in One Piece you play in the middle of the playmat.
This is actually the One Piece setup, though.
We're still cool, right?
I mean,
Don't
do what you
answer
gotta do. I
any
can't
of
make
these
any.
things.
I can't make any promises at this point. So if you got to exile my stuff, do it.
Well, I'm gonna swing at Phil with the 2/2, both doggos at Richard, and then I'm going to exile your Omen Path Journey.
Oh, that hits any non-land.
Oh, wait.
Yep, it hits anything.
Oh, wait, but does it come? Oh, but I lose these cards. Okay, so
Back
these go
spinning.
exile, but it comes back, so I get to do it again.
Well, hold
You
on,
get to
hold
do it
on,
again,
hold on,
yeah.
hold on,
Maybe.
hold on.
Oh, wait, we got something
I'm gonna
else.
cast Sundial of the Infinite.
Oh, it's gonna end the turn.
I'm gonna pay the 1
Oh god.
trigger on the stack. I'm gonna end my turn.
Wow, maybe this dog is actually
so
busted.
Staxy.
Yeah,
That's
that
actually
is
And you
kinda
didn't
impressive.
remove Esper Sentinel with that?
So I will untap and draw. Oh, what do we do now?
Kill the stacks
Hmm.
player.
I'm just playing. Yo, you're
With
gonna
my
punch my
2/2?
dog? You gonna punch my dog too?
I
Like,
mean,
he's just
Honestly,
fetching.
so far the dogs have not been nipping at my ankles. So
Yeah, Seth, as a fellow dog owner, you can't,
Yeah.
right? Like you actually
I know I do kind of love dogs.
You know, it's like an
Uh,
artifact deck, right? This is a blink deck, and we all know how blink decks are broken. And no matter how you build it, it's gonna be broken.
That is
talking
also a
about?
very good point. I'm going to go to combat first. I'm going to, well, Krim, you're at the highest. I'm just going to hit you for 3. I'm just going to do my thing. Whatever. Krim, you can pop off if you want to, I guess.
I'm not doing
One-
anything to you.
He's not popping off, he's just staxing you.
I'm not
Archaeomancer's
attacking
map.
anybody. What do you? talking about?
So when ETBs, I get to get 2 planes, put them in my hand. When a land ETB is for someone else, I can put only a planes into play, right? Oh, you can put any land. Oh, wow, that
Any
card's
land.
better than I realized.
That's nuts, though.
That's like one of the best white cards, period.
I think this card is part of why we switched Commander Clash to paper, is we really wanted to play a Carry Monsters map.
It's on Moto now, finally.
I will play a planes. I'm going to play
Soul System.
Voice of the Blessed. I wish. I don't have any life gain. I have the payoffs. So when I gain life, it gets a counter. Once I get 4 counters, it gets Flying and Vigilance. Once I get 10 counters, it also gets Indestructible. And then you can go.
Phil, have you gained life?
I
for
got
that?
a life.
I'm going to discard Veto to hand size.
I'm gonna lightning bolt myself.
Okay, I will put a Godless Shrine into play tapped since you played a land drop.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 5 mana. I'm gonna meatballs for 3.
Ooh.
So in ETBs, all creatures get -3/-3. Whenever creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever creature an opponent dies, I gain 1 life. So how many creatures just ate the game?
I
2
had
creatures.
1, 2, 3.
Would you like to
I'm
pay the
not
1,
paying.
by the way?
No.
Ooh,
No.
all right, I will draw a card. So I have 3 creatures dying.
I go to 36. And the reason you got to draw a card is because I had to play this very important card. Fairy's Dream Thief. It's a 1/1.
Oh,
When it ETBs, I surveil 1, okay?
I don't know if that's
Okay.
worth a card, but I'm not going to
Okay.
complain because I got that.
Oh,
card,
you wait.
so.
Richard just killed my dog twice.
Shivan Devastator goes
Known
into the
dog
graveyard.
hater Richard.
Pass the turn. Yo,
I'm going
you
to-
tricked me to playing Omen Path Journey, never got punished for it, and then you made me lose 5 lands out of my deck. I'm playing a viewer submitted mana base now. How is that?
The dog,
I-
the dog did kind of bite Richard a little bit.
I'm going to cast my commander, and it's Ella Damri Corvigdal. Whatever. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creatures from the top of your library, and you may pay 1 green and tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand or from the top of your library. If you reveal a creature this way, put it onto the battlefield, and I can only do it in my turn. I am going to check this out, though. Ooh.
I just realized like a day ago that the last name on that is Core and Vec and Dull. It's 3 like creature types from Tempest Block. Like you have the cores, like Commander Elvec. There's got to be some lore implications of that.
Are you dropping some lore knowledge on us?
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
wow.
yeah, really bad lore knowledge, but yeah.
That might go wrong, but I'm gonna crack the fetch here. Okay, let's see what's on top now.
Oh, that's
No,
why
no,
we're
no,
shuffling.
that's-
See if we can get a
yeah,
help
that's
on
why I
the-
play all these
on the
fetches
tizzy.
to fetch out for us. I'm gonna cast this. Here is a Allosaurus Shepherd.
Oh, that's a
Nobody's
good elf.
playing blue, but if you would, you couldn't counter my green spells, and I can turn all my elves into dinosaurs. Let me check this out, though. Ooh, well, I think I'm gonna cast this as well. Here is a Evolution Witness, and it is fresh from pre-release as well.
Oh,
It has
that's
adapt, and whenever 1 or more counters are put onto this witness, return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. And then I am going to pass.
There's some combos with that, I think.
So let's go ahead.
And the turn.
Uh,
Just on the
well,
turn.
close.
You got it. You got the
close.
sundial. Grim, you got to use your sundial.
I'm going to play White Orchid Phantom. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target non-basic land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. I'm going to kill the Ink Moth.
Wow.
Seems like a good call.
You just keep targeting me.
It's okay, you board wiped. I'm going to basic check you real quick, Richard. I'm going to play Charming Prince. I'm going to blink White Orchid Phantom.
Which land? Mystic Peak?
Well, no. I'm going to kill Nykthos. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
I
I'm
was-
joking.
What?
Why
I
would
was
I?
searching.
More reasonable.
I was joking. Why would
Free
I?
shuffle. You get a free shuffle.
There's basically an explosive vegetation that's a battle.
That's it.
So therefore, I had to
Yeah.
load up my deck with basics.
Oh, Invasion of Zendikar, yeah.
Yeah.
So are we gonna die, Phil?
Probably.
How scary
be.
is Eladrami? Do you just like put a thing into play that
I don't-
all die?
Yes.
No, I would
No,
be
okay.
shocked.
All right, I'm gonna play a Plains. I'm gonna play Heliod, the Sun
Oh,
Crowned.
that's a combo piece.
It's okay. Whenever I gain life, I get to put a counter on something that I can pay 2 to get something lifelink. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3, everyone's favorite cat, Luris of the Dream Den.
Oh,
Love it.
boy.
And then I'm going to pay 1 mana. Luris, I can cast something mana value 2 or less from my graveyard once each turn. I'm going to cast Esper Sentinel again from my graveyard. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So unfortunately, that turns Heliod into a creature, which is actually a drawback at the moment, I think. But you can go.
Don't touch Seth's devotion.
Leave my devotion alone.
Wait, how could you kill Heliod, though?
I don't need to kill it.
Oh, farewell?
I'm gonna go play fetch. I'm just borking
Yeah,
over
he can
here.
play fetch with Helion.
I think it's time, boys. Do I have Jundin here with Richard Mana Base? Yes, okay. Jissa, the Restless.
Oh, yes.
5 mana, 5/6. When a Lurgoyf permanent is put into your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, put it onto the battlefield. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a Tarmogoyf token. That's why I had Inkmoth next to it, so it's an evasive flyer. Seth, you don't have a flyer, right?
I do not.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
Are you
gonna
actually
swing.
play? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take one.
Man, he killed the Inkmoth. There's no... Okay. Tarmogoyf
get
token.
got?
But this
Oh
is
my
disgusting,
God.
guys. Do you know what a Tarmogoyf token does?
I
It
don't even know
doesn't
what a
matter,
Tarmogoyf
because-
is. Is that Boomer
Let me
card?
tell you the story. At one time, this was the pinnacle of Magic. It was the pillar of legacy, of modern. It used to be a mythic. They used to put it in modern sets to sell it. Modern Masters 1 and 2. This was the chase card. And now it's been
Thanks,
downshifted. Not to
Dad.
a rare, not
To
to,
a
an
token.
uncommon, not to a common, to a freaking token.
Why does it have
Get this out of here. We get this out of here because.
Do you have a great intent? Foil
Foil
coin?
intricate Tarmogoyf worth more than my entire deck. Brought to you by our sponsors, nostalgia.inc/empty goldfish. Hashtag sponsored. I will be using this very expensive Tarmogoyf to represent my
Wow,
token.
Dad. Tell me more. What was
What
the
happened?
like back in the Stone Age?
How big is the golf?
Downshifted to a token. We're at 4. Now we're ready to rumble. The real game has started. We have Tarmogoyf. Go ahead. Try attacking me. And if
I do
Krim
think-
blinks it, he doesn't even need to end the turn. It just disappears.
Those tokens are actually like super cute for proxies, though. That's one thing I like about them
Yeah,
making
it's
all
right.
these like new tokens. It's like the perfect proxy if you ever want to play test.
All right, Seth. Wait till I make Panharmonicon a token.
Sweet.
That's
I
happening.
want a card that makes Panharmonicon tokens. Oh my god, that would be so sweet.
I'm going to pay 1 mana.
Are we
and
dead, Phil?
Tap Eladam.
Oh
No,
god,
but
he's
this is
tapping him.
Crater Hoof.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap all my creatures and get a crater.
Yeah.
No, I'm
All
not
right.
tapping
And then
these
you're
two
gonna untap
creatures.
them all, and then it kill us.
I'm going to show you the top card of my library, and if it's a creature, I might put it onto the battlefield. It is a Soul of the Harvest. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. That's kind of boring, but I want my Nykthos back. I'm going to adapt the Timeless, the Evolution Witness. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on it, I will return a permanent to my hand. Nykthos.
Sure.
And
It's bad.
no,
Then
he has
I'm-
Nykthos.
use my mana and try to draw a card here. Oh, I'm actually not gonna do that. Risky. I'm going to pay 1 mana, play a Skull Clamp, and
Would you like to
I'm
pay the
going
1?
to. Yes, actually,
Oh no! Don't pay the
Wow,
Don't
the
just
wait,
the
wait,
wall.
wait,
target.
and pass.
Krim, remember to upkeep and turn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's how the card
Thank
works.
you. Thank you. Yes.
I didn't want
I'll
you to
do that.
misusing your artifact.
I'm going to Fiend Hunter.
Ooh, nice.
The only person here that hasn't had anything done to them is Seth.
It's true.
So I'll take your Heliod.
He's also
All right.
insanely in the lead.
All right. I pass.
All right, I will untap and draw. This is awkward. I don't know what to do here.
I mean, you should wrap
I
the
mean,
board, but
Can you destroy all non-token creatures?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually am gonna wrath the board. I think I am going to fumigate. Destroy all creatures. Gain a life for each creature destroyed this way.
rude.
Seth, by Tarmogoyf. How many creatures? We got to count because I also
I have
made
2,
4.
I have 3.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to Ghost Way.
Oh, so you're just gonna flicker your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I get my Heliod back though, right? And then
Yeah.
it's not gonna be a creature, so you can't exile
No.
it again.
Okay, so how many things died?
Should be 9 altogether, I think. 4,
So
2,
I will
and
gain
3.
6. You all take 3.
So I'll take 3 and then gain 9 from Fumigate. This is kind of mean, but I think I gotta do it. I'm gonna play a Bajukabog as my land for the turn. Tarmogoyf deck.
Seth!
I think I will target
It's actually not that bad.
Tarmogoyf here.
It was only an enchantment. You didn't get the battle, so the battle is what you really have to work
The battle's
for.
the real pain.
Yeah, it was only an
All right,
enchantment.
you can go.
Wow.
All right. So everything
Kick
comes
the
back.
king while he's down. Tarmogoyf
Hold on.
out for the count.
End step. I'm gonna stack it so that White Orchid Phantom enters play. I'm gonna blow up the Nykthos, and
Okay.
That poor
then
Nykthos.
and then I'm going to blink.
Look at the sweaty play here. Look at this.
I'm gonna have Fiend Hunter eats my Orchid Phantom. Boom. I'm going to have Charming Princes blink this. So then I'll get to White Orchid Phantom. And then I will blow up Zeatora Proving Ground.
Wow. Okay.
We're going to just basic check everybody. That's all I'm trying to do. All right.
Watch Krim like empty out like all my basics, then I draw the battle. Okay, are we good?
Yeah, I
My
mean,
turn?
yeah, that was it.
Look, now no one can yell at me. I have 3 basics. Look at this. Look how
This is the most I've ever seen from Richard.
Yeah, it's very responsible of you.
Siphon Mind.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll discard straight
Yeah.
line.
I discard Haldia.
You guys discard
Lorien.
planeswalkers, battles, or enchantments? Thank you.
No.
My deck doesn't have many of those things.
this is going to seem kind of wild, but I'm going to discard Teferi's Protection.
Oh,
No, his
Wow.
hand is so
Seems-
good.
how many
That
cards you got in
T-Pro.
hand? One?
1. I have
I'm
like
gonna
pretty
Dowsing
much
Dagger.
nothing left.
Krim
Who's
can
getting
have
plants?
plants. You have so many creatures, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I guess that's true.
I'm done.
All right, so Fiend Hunter's coming back. I'll probably just now eat the Charming Prince.
I'm
But
going
I have like nothing to do. I have 1 card, so.
Yeah, I only got 3.
Okay, I guess I play this over my commander. Oh no, Richard really wants this dead. I'm gonna play a Planeswalker, Vivian Monsters Advocate. You may look at the top card of your library at any time and you may cast creature spells from the top of your library, just like my boy over here. But I can also -2 her to cast a creature and then tutor her. Hey, if that happens, I read it. And I can also +1 her to get a 3/3 beast.
What is this beast token?
That is a
was
cool
from,
looking beast token.
Eldraine, yeah.
Yeah, I love that
I'm going to
beast
give it
token.
a reach counter. I'm not sure if I have a actual reach counter. here.
Reach.
If you're wondering how that came to be, though, that card exists because of Huntsman's Redemption. I've been playing that card in Pioneer.
I'm going to put a Scar Clamp on this, so it's a 2/4/2. Go.
Does blinking it kill it?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
no,
not
Does
Blinking
it,
it
does it,
kills
does it
it?
trigger
Or-
Skull
No,
Clamp?
what?
It does not
That-
trigger Skull Clamp.
No, that evil laugh. That's not good.
So let's go to attacks.
Oh, yeah, it's a reconnaissance. His guys are unstoppable.
I'm going to swing into Vivian with both of these creatures.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
Clamp.
going to block the White Orchid Phantom.
I'm going to untap it, remove it from combat. And then so Vivian's going to take 1.
Krim, at the end of combat, after damage, you can reconnaissance your Fiend Hunter to
Oh,
give it
yeah.
pseudo vigilance.
Right, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. That's what I was going to do, but I realized I moved ahead because I want to do this.
Oh, God.
I'm going to play Teleportation Circle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what the laugh was for.
So it keeps blinking.
How many
Fiend
basics
Hunter.
am I playing?
I play
Um,
18, so I should be fine.
So there is some general memery.
Oh no, you did draw Winter Orb.
I did draw a Winter Orb. That's why I laughed.
Oh,
Or Winter Moon.
it was your promo.
It's my promo. How could I not? From pre-release weekend. All right, so end of turn. I'm
Wow,
gonna blink
Seth.
Fiend Hunter. Richard's already gonna untap a million times, so I may as well keep basic checking Richard.
Wait, you're just giving him things to untap. Oh my god.
Oh no, but
Oh,
the
no.
thing is, he's already got mostly not like basics, right? So there's no reason to. Whereas you're the
I
one
like that
has-
logic. Let's go. Choose.
Okay, so Fiend Hunter's gonna get blinked. Charm Prince will coming back. I'm gonna just go ahead and scry 2, and I'm gonna Fiend Hunter the Beast token.
Are you killing
Yeah.
one of my lands?
No. I'm gonna
No?
scry 2. I'll take this on the top and then 1 to the bottom, and then I pass.
Well, I will sort of untap a little bit, I guess, and then we'll draw for our turn.
Told you, you should never cut deals with Krim. He somehow stacks this out using the blink
That's
deck.
like, this is very incredibly
Good
stuff.
week to play mono green.
Every
though.
week you just play stacks.
What
He
are you
does
talking
actually
about?
kinda just play
What are you
All right,
stacks.
give me the rationale how Winter Moon is not stacks, Krim.
Because you get to use your mana.
All right, I'll play.
Phil sees no effects at all. It's not
Daxos.
stacks.
Yeah. So Phil.
Yeah, no, it
Phil,
just-
Yeah, because my
Phil,
Nikos
I'm-
got blown up twice. Like, kind of would.
All right, I play Daxos, and then you can go.
I'm going to draw.
We do know that Krim is like super far ahead, right?
What?
What am I going
what?
to do? I have 4 lands.
What? Hold on.
Okay, just so it's clear.
He does have no cards in hand, but the
I have
board is
no
kind of-
cards, and I just have.
But you have the
That's
onboard
because you have them on the
removal every turn.
battlefield. You put all of them on the battlefield. To
He
create
has
a
teleportation
loop.
circle and his
Yeah.
commander
but-
still.
But Phil probably just has an answer to like my teleportation circle, and then I do nothing.
Phil never
Okay.
has an answer to anything. He just plays his own stuff.
Unless the answer is, do you want to get value? And then the answer is yes.
I'm going to play Atalan Jackal. It's
that a real card?
3-mana 2/2 trample.
No, it has
haste.
haste. No.
When it deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a basic land and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Seems
Oh.
good here.
Mr. Phil, I'm going to swing.
Not
Yeah.
not the Vivian, not the
Sure.
Vivian, right?
Not the Vivian. Get
Not
your
the Vivian.
basic. No worries.
Trigger. I'm going to search for a basic. I think I'm done after this. So I untapped with this.
A lot
right?
of
This
takes
is
and
what I
backsies
untapped
over
with.
there.
Whoa,
So
dude, hold
it was
on.
illegal. I could not have done
recall-
that in any way. So it should be this.
I untap everything because I
mean,
am
'cause,
a
yeah.
forest hippie today. I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to draw.
not a stacks deck, so why would
Knew
Phil
what
care?
this was? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give a little tribute to the World Tree. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card if its power is 3 or greater. Otherwise, put 2+1/+1 counters on it.
If you're gonna answer anything of mine, I
Mhm.
just want you to know if you don't, I won't blink your stuff. I won't do anything to your stuff.
Don't listen to him.
I
I'm
promise
going
you
to
right now,
plus.
you and I, if like Seth is ahead on board. Like I look like I have a lot.
What?
I look
How
like
am
I have a lot.
I have a
but-
2/4 and
Hear me out.
Archaeomancer's
Hear me out.
map.
Okay.
I'm going to create a beast. And I'm going to put a reach count on it. Since the beast has 3 power, I'm going to draw a card.
I'm
And
gonna
going to
show
check the
you
top.
what
I
matters
only
on
got,
the
like-
board to you.
I only got like 20 permanents on board, but they all suck. Don't worry about me.
They do suck. The only thing
You have
I'm
to
going to
literally
play a
combo up.
land.
I have 2
going to play
permanents on
Wizard's
board and
Cave.
2 cards in hand, and none of my permanents do anything. I don't know how you're trying to argue you're not ahead.
Krim, I'm not going to deal with your teleportation cycle this turn cycle, but you're going to leave my stuff alone for now. No taxis on the Vivian.
That's a bluff. Fill
Okay.
later
Sure.
action.
Okay.
Maybe I do have
Deal.
to cast the farewell.
Stop it. I'm going to pay 3
It
mana.
doesn't kill planeswalkers.
And then I'm going to cast Oracle of Muldaya. That was a weird way to pronounce this, or the correct way. I don't know. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Play with the top card of your library revealed. Now everybody can check my library. Here it is. It's a Kryrion Ranger.
That's a
and
combo
you may
piece.
play lands from the top. So now I can play lands and creatures. That's a 2/2 though, so it only gets 2+1/+1 counters instead of drawing a card. Pass.
How are Richard and Seth ahead of us in life?
What?
Like
We're-
by a lot.
We're not
I-
ahead.
I
We're
mean,
so far
me too.
behind. You
No,
are
in
really
life-
Phil are
you and
ahead.
Phil are winning.
No, I don't know. Look at this. I will swing everything.
Vivian. How
I-
much
I-
damage is
I-
that?
I promised Phil I wouldn't swing at his stuff. So I
He's winning. You know, he actually is drawing
But I-
cards and making
yeah.
land drops.
To be
But I
fair, you
promise-
can't really kill her.
How much is that, Krim?
5. And then after damage, I'm gonna do the cute little reconnaissance trick that Father Richard just taught me right now. Thank you, Dad. This is why like, gaming with your dad is fun.
Krim's already out muscling his dad. Already getting schooled by my son.
I'm gonna blink Charming Prince with teleportation circle at the end of turn. I'm gonna scry 2.
See, you're drawing an extra card each turn too, Krim, with this.
No, I'm
scry.
drawing
Like you're
half a
trying to
card.
make it sound like
Half a
you're
card.
doing
The scry's
anything.
not a
You're
draw,
scrying
it's
2
just a
though.
scry.
You're scrying
Half
2.
a card. It's half
not
a
a draw.
card. I passed.
Didn't we decide that scrying equals half a draw? Isn't that where we ended up?
All right, Seth. Farewell.
I don't have
Do it.
farewell.
Send him to the Shadow Realm.
All right, I'm an insatiable avarice. I get to search for a card, put it on top, and then draw 3 cards.
Ooh.
And then you lose 3, right? Most
And I
importantly.
lose 3 life. Yep, I pass.
All right. Oh wait, I did an illegal untap. Sorry, hold on.
What are you doing over there, Richard?
Play Shifting Woodland. So it enters the battlefield tapped unless I have a forest. I can pay 4 mana to have it become a copy of a permanent if I have Delirium. I do not have Delirium. Seth, are you gonna block my Dousing Dagger at Talon Jackal?
I don't think I can just let everyone except me have basic lands. I don't think that's a good way to win a game of Commander if you're the only
What-
player who does not have access to mana.
Wait, I can actually. Okay, if you let me hit you with this, Seth, I think I can help us by thinning out Krim's stuff.
I don't have
Okay, sure. Sure.
I'm gonna equip Dousing Dagger.
Oh, you're also flipping the Dazer? Oh, God.
I need to
Okay.
flip the dagger for the mana.
I will take 4.
Okay, so I'm going to ramp
Down to
a
38.
basic. Do you have lands in hand, Seth? I think I have more lands than you, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
flip
don't,
dagger.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna play Pyroglyph. Whenever Pyroglyph or another Lorglyph creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature deals damage equal to its power to any target. My glyphs are 5. So that's
Artifact,
5.
sorcery, land, yeah.
I'm gonna kill White Orchid Phantom. I'm gonna pay 3 mana. I'm gonna play Polyglyph and kill Fiend Hunter.
Oh, here comes the glyphs.
instead of the Oracle. Okay.
Yes, because he's not staxing me.
That's fair.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm not staxing
Okay.
you though.
Oh, wait. 2 creatures died. I gained 2 life.
Draw the Kryrion Ranger. Now we all... Oh, look at this.
If only he was getting staxed, he would kill the Winter Moon, but he's getting
I
away
know,
with
that's a
it.
Yep.
downside.
I'm going to plus to get another reach. Actually, this time I'm going to get a Vigilant Beast token. It also draws me a Beast within. Hey, that's the same beast. What's on top? Ooh, Circle of Dreams. I'm going to play it from the top. It enters with 2 counters.
Why do we kill the stuff that I was
Land.
going to blink
Hey.
to help interact with Phil?
I'm going to play a Misty
Starting to
Range.
realize
You've been
it's
setting it
almost
all
like
at
being
me
the
the whole
stacks
game.
player.
I'm not
What?
the stack player. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think that I'm going to
Okay,
own it because I think it's easier to just say, hey, stacks ain't bad.
But in this case, isn't stacks just helping what you hate the most, the mono green ram player? Because
Well,
me
no,
and Richard have to focus on dealing with
Ramphany?
your 2/2s and your winter orbs instead of Phil popping off
I
with
mean,
mono green elves.
Technically, Richard could have popped any of those things on Phil's board, and he chose to pop the irrelevant targets.
If I get the option, I have to deal with winter orb over Phil, like anything short of him literally playing a card that says win the game. So as much as
I'm
I'd like to help
going to-
answer Phil's stuff, I just can't.
Right? I'm going to play Land of our Visionary.
Bill's having the
off
time
the
of his
top.
life.
No, yeah,
And
Phil,
wait,
Phil's
yep.
gonna keep going.
Just ignore me while I do my thing. here.
Normally we'd all
It
be
enters with
killing
2
him, but we don't
counters.
have any
It
resources.
draws a card. Oh, the card was an Nissa, by the way. And there's an Elvish Archdruid on top.
Pretty good.
Elf ball.
Nothing scary at all. What a flex. I'm gonna tap my single non-basic to equip the
Oh,
thing
it's
you
drawing
probably
more.
want to kill the most. I think I pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prim,
What?
if you don't wreck my entire face, I think I can. No, I can't kill Phil. Never mind. But I will send all my stuff at Phil.
Okay, so if I don't touch your stuff, we're okay.
We're okay.
I'm gonna flash my corgi back in.
Kill his medallion.
I'm not gonna kill anything. Wait. Like, what do you mean, kill
With
his
the corgi.
medallion? I see what you're getting at. Oh, okay.
You have the corgi.
Well, I don't have a fiend hunter, so I don't have any of the things
What?
that
You
I
have teleportation circle.
needed. Yeah,
and
then
you
blink
attack
what?
trigger.
What am I gonna blink? I'm gonna go to attacks.
What if you blink Seth's land to untap them so we can rasp?
Nah, he would end the turn with the trigger on the stack. I know, Grim.
That would be so gas.
What do I blink here?
I think cut him off a mana because he keeps playing crap off the top of his deck.
I'll blink medallion.
Wow.
And
I'm
then
gonna
I-
block with my beast.
Sure. I'm gonna reconnaissance.
Yeah.
It's time for the fun train. I'm gonna play Elish Norn because I also wanted to ask you to pay the one. Whenever a source, an opponent controls, deals damage to me or a permanent I control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay the 1, and then I get paid 3 to sack.
I know I said I was going to attack Phil, but you're making me regret it immediately.
So I'm going to have a few things happen here. I'm going to put Felius trigger underneath my teleportation circle trigger. So I'm going to blink out my Charming Prince, and then I'm going to choose the mode to be Scry 2. Oh, God.
And can you surveil a battle into the graveyard?
And then I'm going to end the turn.
Well, I'm curious what Seth tutored.
I will untap 2 lands.
Yeah.
You got to tell us
I
if it was a
will
basic.
draw
or
a
not.
card for the turn. I'll play a Vault in the Archangels, and I will pass.
Oh, God.
Interesting. Draw. Oh. So can I kill Phil here? Phil has
That
2
would be
mana, right?
impressive.
His Beast Within is down. He can't cast it, right?
Oh, he has a beast within.
Right.
Yeah. I kind of should have done this in response on the Myriad thing.
So I attack 1 person, and then 2 Goyfs come in. I can deal 10 to Phil. If I have my commander, you guys all take it. I can make 3 more Goyfs. That's 5 Goyfs. That's 25.
It's a lot.
That's slightly short, though. Okay, wait. I can shoot 1 of the Goyfs at Vivian, thus growing the 3 more. That's
the
only
future
3.
Goyfs.
No, but that doesn't do it. That's not enough.
I can still deal with the Mentor.
Thanks,
So,
Phil.
I will
might
tell
need-
you. I tutor Generous Gift, and I need to use it to answer the Winter Orb. I could answer the Vivian and put a card type in the graveyard, and Phil will die. But then I just don't. I have 0% chance of winning if I do
Yeah,
that.
I
Well,
can't-
but
Unless
can't do
also
anything
there's
about
another way
that.
of getting rid of the Winter Orb, I can't do it. So
7 mana. We're here to make Tarmogoyfs, so we're going to make Tarmogoyfs. And then Polygoyf and Pyrogoyf will go at Seth. And then I guess this Jackal thing will go at Seth too. So you already know that Goyf was turned into a token, right? Let me show you something even more disgusting. What if we just erased his name and turned him into a Fallout Universes Beyond card? Scrounging Deathclaw.
Hey, you have that Fallout card, Richard. They got you. As much as it might pain you
And
to
the
say it,
Ultimate
you are
Masters.
playing it.
you just
The
supported
Ultimate
that.
Masters Tarmogoyf. So these are trample, but I'm going to use Goyfs, okay? So I will shoot Vivian and the Gaia's Cradle Dork. But if you guys
Yeah.
take some amount of damage, I will make a Goyf for each player that takes a damage, and I can shoot more of Philip's things.
I'll end up blocking the ramp thing, but the other ones I can't block.
Damage resolves on these, so I can draw my cards.
Yes.
Sure. There's 6 7s.
I drew these 2.
Are you gonna blow up my stuff?
No.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll take a hit.
Oh, one creature died, so I gain a life. So this
So
is
I'll
going
block
to
that,
die.
and then I'm taking, what, 12?
And then Richard, do you pay the 1?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay the 1.
So I guess I gotta throw these in front of this.
Okay, so I gain 2 more life. This thing is going to die. I gain 3 life. Oh
And
no,
we all
everyone loses 1 life.
Loses 1.
Sorry. Bill took 0, but then these 2 goyfs shoot his 2 remaining creatures. And then
And
the
they
myriad
exile
tokens
or they
go
die?
away. They exile. Wait, no, what am I doing? Let me use this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy. Board wipe me away, boys.
I'm going to untap all my lands, and then I'm going to draw a mysterious card. Let's see what it is.
That we
Ooh,
know his
who
land
would've
order.
thought?
We know what it is, right? Because
Yeah,
we
land
should-
Yeah,
order.
yeah, it's a land of elf. So I could destroy the Winter Moon still, if you want me to destroy this, and then you.
I've spent 2 turns getting this generous gift to Duel of the Winter Moon, so you could have done that 2 turns ago, and maybe we'd have talked.
Don't you enjoy playing Magic the Gathering with Primothy?
What?
I'm going to.
There's way more
play
stacks pieces in Monoway. Ooh, Nissa.
Nissa, Resurgent Animist. Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, I add mana, and then when it happens the second time, I do a
So,
thing where I
Phil,
reveal an elf.
I will say
Yes,
on the
yes,
Winter
yes,
Moon
yes.
thing, if you did kill the Winter Moon, I could theoretically use Generous Gift on something that might benefit you more, like the Tarmogoyfs that are killing you or something. I would be
We'll
open
see.
to that.
First of all, I draw a card. Then I'm going to play a Castle Garen Brick, which
Ooh,
creates a
something.
green mana. And then I'll pay 4 with the green that's floating to add 6 mana that can only be spent on casting creatures. And for 5 mana, I will
casting
recast
your
my
commander?
commander.
Board wipe him one more time.
I draw a card,
Board
and I
wipe, board wipe,
check
board
that.
wipe.
With the 1 floating mana and this, I'm going to play a Rex Sage.
Oh,
Okay.
Rexade, not even Beast Within.
It enters with 2 counters. I destroy the Winter Moon. I don't want stacks on my
Wow,
table.
the mono green
Well,
all force player kills
so
Winter Moon.
What
I
do you
just
want me
want
to
to know
blow
what
up with this
happens.
then, Phil?
Kill Elishnorn.
Oh, get out of here,
What is-
Richard. You're the one that has the thing that's
You have
shooting
the dog.
everybody.
You're gonna kill Pyrogoyf with the
I
dog,
can't.
right?
Pass the turn, and then we'll see.
Thank goodness.
Seth, are you gonna blow up my stuff?
Hopefully.
Oh, okay. So then
Whoa,
Actually, I
I'm
really-
gonna- I'm gonna-
nobody's
I'm gonna-
flying away
I
from
really
it.
don't
Okay.
know. I have the Generous Gift. I don't have to spend it on Winter Moon, so we can deal with the Goyfs if that's going to be more beneficial. We don't have to just go at each other.
Seth, I thought this was implied. If you blow up my tribute to the Word Tree now,
No, I'm not blowing up your stuff.
I
Yeah, we
will
gotta kill that
haunt
thing.
you
No,
for the
no,
next
you're good.
day.
Oh,
You're
in
good.
that-
No,
I'm gonna let you figure that out for yourself, Seth. I'm
Okay.
gonna attack
Whoa.
you do you.
Is
everything
Tarmogoyf getting away with it?
at Phil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blink out your tribute.
I mean, I'm going to block your Corgi and the Prince. So I would take 3.
So then I'm gonna reconnaissance.
I
I'm
want that
going
art.
to
Yeah, the
play
Secret Lair does look sweet.
Mentor of the Meek.
The original Soul Border.
Oh, the blink
Yeah.
card draw. The engine
The
is-
Exodus one
the-
looks cool
the
too.
boy-
The classic.
Go to my end step, and again, just like before, I'm going to have the Felia trigger go underneath the teleportation. I'm gonna blink out Charming Prince. My Charming Prince comes back. I'll scry 2. I'll pay the 1 to draw. I'm gonna bottom both of those lands, and then I'm gonna draw, and then I'm gonna end the turn.
Okay, when Krim goes to end the turn, I am going to.
Seth. I have a lot of fireballs that could go at boards here, or at face if you so wish.
Maybe I just tap and see what happens.
That's
Phil,
fair.
do you have any thoughts on this? Because I was planning
You
on
guys
spending
played
this on
so
the winter,
greedy.
the Winter Moon.
I just want to see what happens. Just
Yeah,
do
all right,
what
I
you
kind of want to
think
see what
is-
happens too.
Wait.
I'm gonna untap.
What?
Okay.
Now people can think
Ooh.
of a political mastermind, even
I'm
though
gonna
nothing
untap and
happened
draw.
with your greed.
We have mana for the first time in a few turns, which is exciting. You know what? Now that we made it to turn 10, I'm gonna spend 2 mana and I'm gonna play this Auriok champion that I've been holding
Oh no!
been holding
Walking
for
Ballista
5
combo?
turns because I didn't have any mana. It's a Soul Sister, but it has protection from black and red, which is pretty good against Jund, I think. And that'll also turn on the
Tarmogoyf's green.
Heliod, so it's a
Yup.
creature now. And I will gain a life from Daxos, so I'll go up to 26. The life gain triggers Heliod, so I can put a counter on a creature or an enchantment. I'll just put a counter on the Heliod itself. Pay 1 mana and 2 mana to finally play my commander, Sorin of House Markov. So it has lifelink, it has extort, it's a 1/4. Says beginning of the post-combat main phase, if I gain 3 or more life, I get to flip it into the backside, which we'll talk about in a minute maybe. That'll trigger the Auriok champion and the Daxo, so I gain 2 more life. That's also 2 more triggers on my Heliod. I'm gonna put 2 counters on the Daxos this time. All right, Richard, I'm gonna swing both of these. So it's a Heliod that's a 7 or a 6/6 now, and a Daxos that is a 4/6.
All right. Block.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna activate Vault of the Archangel to give all my stuff Death Touch and Lifelink. So I'll gain 10. So I'll lose the Daxos.
Meat hook.
So Meat Hook happens.
Oh, you have
so
Meat Hook Massacre.
You
We all
take
take
2, and I gain 1.
Okay. All right. So I'll go to post-combat main phase. I get to flip my Sorin. +1 can make a food. -1 deals damage to any target equal to my amount of life I gain this turn. -6 can yoink a creature and turn it into a vampire. Comes in with 3 loyalty. So I could deal 13 damage to anything at the moment. I'm going to take this down, and I am going to shoot the Elishnorn.
It's 13. What?
I will not pay the 1, so I'll take 2.
That's 13 damage to Elish Nord. I gain a life.
You can go.
You guys are so greedy. Somehow this happened.
Crazy greedy. Man.
I
We'll see what happens now.
I want to see what happens with the Goifs.
So let me draw.
I don't think Richard expected to untap with
No, I
all of
didn't.
this stuff.
No.
I'm actually most scared of Seth, actually.
Seth, like, untapped and now we're losing. You see, I was the savior all this time.
We're going to see if you guys have effects. Let's see if we get a Swords to Plowshares or something.
If you go on me, Richard, it's not going to end well. So just keep that in mind. as you're
That's
making
not
your
true. You gotta make them have it. You know it's not Ink Shield, so you're safe.
Dark Ritual, Ink Shield.
Well then, I have led you astray. I am sorry.
Okay. I am going to swing everything at Phil.
I'm going to Obscuring Haze.
So Myriad.
Just
trigger.
letting you know before you shoot any
Oh.
damage.
That stops the shooting triggers too.
Tough luck. Stop attacking me. That sucks so bad.
Oh, so
Wow.
you had 2
Gain
Myriad
life.
Tarmogoyfs come into play. So I get to gain 2 life thanks to Auriag Champion, which will put, I guess, 2 counters on the Auriag Champion with the Heliod.
Yeah, I'm going to kill Richard's command. Go.
The fake Goy. It's a
Pyrogoyf.
5/6 human scout.
Pyrogoyf lives.
So Meatball happens. You all lose 1.
Sure.
Ren in 7. So +1, reveal top 4 cards in your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand. The rest into your graveyard. 0, put any number of land cards from your hand on the battlefield. -3, create a Tree Folk token with power and toughness equal to the number of lands I control. We're going to reveal the top 4. Bitter Blossom. That's Kindred.
Oh, I love
Toxic
Bitter Blossom.
Deluge.
You're good.
Oh.
Sowing Michael's. What? Disciple of Frailise. It's an MVFC, but that's not a land. Okay.
the whiff.
Ooh, what you
Hey,
The
you
whiff.
throw
get
the
back,
Goifs,
right?
though, right?
I grew the Goyf. Goyf's now 8.
Almost at max Goif.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Return of the Wild Speaker. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. Okay, I hope I draw a battle in here and discard the hand side.
How many battles are in your deck?
3.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh no. Okay, so I didn't play a land this turn, so I will play Thespian Stage.
Oh, that's that Miku card.
It is that Miku card. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So I gotta discard 4 cards. Selvala 1, Deserted Temple, Sacred Tribe Elder 3, 2,
Whoa, what
4,
art of
6,
Steve
8.
is that?
And Vault Scourge.
That's fine. Okay, the question is, do I activate Eladamri in my upkeep? I don't think I will. I will draw. Oh, that's way more interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4 to add 6 mana. And then I'm going to pay 3 of those and cast an Elvish Harbinger off the top.
Oh, that's so
Old
good.
wording. When it enters, you may search your library for an elf card, reveal it, then shuffle your library and put it on top of it. And it also taps
Ooh.
for mana.
So he gets a
Very
very
convenient.
Cast
Let me
it.
just check it.
But what's the biggest, scariest elf though? Because it's got to be an
I
elf,
get-
so you can't like get a hoof or
Yeah.
something.
So I get Wolverine Riders.
Oh, that card is so good.
So Harbinger ETBs, I get to gain a life, and I'll put a counter on. I'm gonna go on. a
Oh,
champion again.
poor editor. For 1 mana, I'll play Quirion Ranger.
I'll gain a
and-
life. Put a counter on Auriag Champion.
And Lanoa Elves.
Life. Counter
Yep.
on.
Phil,
Auriag.
do you need a Miku? I can send you a Miku.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure, Phil? You like 'cause it's a bit of an
Seth
eyesore.
already gave me the best Lanoa Elf. It's just not today. I'm going to activate Eladamri, and I'm going to show you the top card.
Whoa!
It's
Whoa,
an elf?
shocker.
Huh.
What a
What
surprise!
convenient. All right.
Life.
Does
Let
it
me
miss
check.
the
counter.
Oh, yeah.
dunes?
I'm going to play Prismatic Vista. It adds a green because of Nissa. And then I'm going to crack it, get a forest, which means that Nissa gets a green mana and it triggers. Then, if this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an elf or elemental card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Let's reveal cards. It's an Galadrim Brigade. It has squad, so as an additional cost to cast this spell. It's an elf lord.
Maybe Pyrogoyf is the hero we need.
Yeah, maybe we need the glyphs.
I'm going to play 3 mana and Beast Within the Pyrogoyf.
No!
Never mind.
Oh, it's gone.
Okay, y'all lose a life?
A token
Oh,
ETBs, so I will also gain a life back and put a counter on Heliod.
absolutely correct.
Think that's it for me, so I'll pass the turn.
So the beginning of his upkeep, you make a elf, and I gain a life.
yeah,
and get a
So
counter,
at the beginning
I
of
think.
each upkeep, I create a 1/1
You're triggering his engine.
token. And
What is this?
Friend.
whenever
Wait.
another elf enters the battlefield, you gain life equals to its toughness, so 1.
I'm going to swing out at Soren. I'm going to blink Heliod.
Okay, sure. You can exile the Heliod. I will block your commander, I guess.
I'll
And then Soren's still gonna die,
Reconnaissance.
but
Yeah. And then
Reconnaissance the other
After-
things too, son.
after yeah, of course. Well, this seems a little silly, but I'll do it anyways. I'm gonna take 4. I'm gonna go to 18, baby. I'm gonna play Norn's Annex.
Wait, what, is that Ghostly Prison?
Oh,
I lied. Hold on. I can't do everything I want to do because I need to draw
it's
cards.
Ghostly Prison, but you can just pay life.
I need to draw cards, unfortunately, because I realize I have nothing
You have
to
mentor.
do.
You have mentor.
No, I know exactly. So I think I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm just gonna play Archon of Myria, and this slows Phil down because he's gonna do 30 things a turn. So I'm gonna draw a card.
Every turn I go from Crim's our hero to Crim's arch.
I'm gonna do the teleportation circle. But then so again, Felia trigger underneath. I'm gonna blink Charming Prince, and then I'm gonna go ahead and scry 2.
So I gained 2 more life. One from the Archon and then one from Charming Prince coming in.
Sure. I guess I'll keep that. Sure. And then I'll pay the 1 for when Charming Prince comes in to draw a card, and then I'll pay to end my turn.
I'll get an
Alright, so my
elf.
Heliod's
Get the
gone
upkeep.
forever. You get an elf, I get a life.
I get a life as well.
I will untap
And,
and draw. Oh my god, that's so obnoxious. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I will just play a Phyrexian Arena.
That's your card for the turn.
Better late than never.
That's my 1 card for the turn, so I can draw more cards that I won't be able to cast on future turns. I'm gonna swing at Ren with my Auric Champion.
Rakdos protection, right?
Yeah, it's pro Rakdos.
Does
and
it
like
have
7/7
trample or
now.
anything?
It doesn't have trample or anything now.
Okay.
Mi'kmaq Massacre, we get drained. All right, go ahead.
want-
Anyone have good lands? What lands?
Yeah.
Cult of the Archangel,
Wizard's Cave.
Scavenger Grounds,
Let me show you, baby.
Paducah Bog.
Snow-covered
Wizard's
plains.
Cave.
We have Urza's Cave.
I have
Okay, I'm gonna copy my
snow-covered
Lost Veil.
plains.
Oh wait, did I didn't play my land. I also have Urza's Cave. I'm playing Urza's Cave in my land for the turn.
Ha!
Okay.
Tapped. Nice.
It is tapped. Yes, thank you, Archon of Emeria.
I'll switch
do we-
over to dice for the ones.
How do we
without-
beat Phil?
I'm
How
gonna
do we
draw.
beat anyone? All right, Richard. What's your one spell this turn?
Seth, I need your help to see something
Okay.
that's never been seen in Magic the Gathering.
Are we
I'm gonna
maxing
cast
this?
Invasion of
Hey!
Fiora.
Invasion
a
of
battle.
Florida.
When ETBs choose
Oh,
one or
this is a
both,
rat,
destroy
too.
all
It is a rat,
legendary
yeah.
creatures or destroy all non-legendary creatures. I'm gonna choose both.
Yeah, I have a response. So I'm gonna pay 3, sacrifice Urza's Cave.
Is it that
I'm
phased
gonna
out land?
go get Talon Gates of.
Oh, he
when
did
it
it!
enters the battlefield. Up to 1 target creature phases out.
This battle is gonna go to Phil, by the way.
Okay, so I'm gonna phase out Wolverine Riders.
Okay.
I'm gonna sack Mentor the Meek, and I'm gonna cast Flare of Fortitude. Until end of turn, my life total can't change, and permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible.
Yeah, we're just gonna let it happen.
Wait, Mi'kmaq Massacre.
Okay, so I gain 11. I go to 55. I have Shifting Woodland. I'm going to convert it
You-
into...
You're gonna flip it right away.
So I can make it a copy
Okay.
of a creature in a graveyard. Seth, we want to
Okay.
see a flip battle. We want to see a flip battle.
Seth, you gotta.
Ooh, that's
You
the
gotta.
funniest thing you
Look,
can.
look,
Seth.
this is just... I'm not even going to get
Seth.
the... I'm going to get the Pyrogoyf. I'm going to swing at the battle if you allow me. Are you going to deny people seeing the only time a battle did something relevant?
Oh, yeah, I think I gotta do it. I'm gonna PQ go and sack the scavenger grounds. Exile all cards in all graveyards.
All right.
We couldn't let Shifting Woodlands look that good on camera.
Great.
And then, like,
I
second
just wanted
week
to
of
flip the battle.
format.
The reason why I kind of wanted Seth to let that through was because you have to cast the backside.
What do you mean cast the backside?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, you have to cast it?
You do have to cast it. So
Oh,
it
it doesn't even
fizzled.
work.
It
Oh,
would've
you should have just
fizzled.
let it through. Okay.
I should have let it go. Oh, I lost a land for that.
We make a Dirtle Tree Folk and we play a land. The land enters tap. It's Kessev Wolf Run, and then you can go ahead.
All right. Unface the Wolverine Riders. Upkeep. I get an elf and a life. Hell yeah. I'm going to draw. I'm going to cast one spell. But it is a good one to cast here because I can just pay for Castle Garenbrick, Galadrim Brigade with Squad, and I'm going to pay for a squad.
Remember when I did this and then Seth, you counterspelled my giant squad creature?
3.
Oh yeah, that was pretty sweet.
4
actually.
times.
He gains so much life here.
All right, I'll generous gift it the life gain thing.
Now I'm getting the after blowing up the thing.
It's so
I
many turns
don't
ago.
know how to feel about this.
Can you kill Red and Seven?
I-
Need a great
It was
idea
so
to
many
play swap.
turns ago.
This has 4 copies of it, so it's 5 things, and they all say elves you control get +1/+1. So all my elves get +5/+5, but except for them. So they are 2 6s, and this is also a 6. Not confusing enough. One of them wears a clamp, and then I'm gonna search for an elephant and go.
How does Phil keep doing it? Why is this board scary again?
Yeah, that's the point
Just
of
keeps
the day.
rebuilding it.
So I get 1?
Hey, yeah, that's what your card says there. Graham.
Whoa, that's kind of rude. Who does? I'll play Nykthos,
Yo, Crib, flip the
Yeah.
invasion of Fiora.
but then I would lose all my stuff.
How do I blow up? Oh, you want to just blink?
Because I could technically blink
You
that
go
right,
battle.
you could
it.
not end the turn. Yeah.
I'm going to swing everything at Ren. And
Okay.
then,
I'm gonna. What's the biggest thing?
well, hold on. So I'm going to actually blink out the Archon.
Oh, so you can cast spells.
Oh, see,
I blocked Ophelia. I guess it doesn't matter. And then
Do
Ren
the
takes
reconnaissance
2.
thing. Yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 life. I'm going to play Norn's Annex. So Devotion
How many
I've
more
got currently
snack
is
pieces till
1,
we
2,
can't play the
3,
game?
4, 5. I'll make 5 mana. Oh, I have 6. I'm even better at Magic than I thought I was. All right, look
Oh,
at
you
me
have
go.
a Nykthos? Wait, when did this Nykthos hit
Yeah.
the battlefield?
he just played it. Yeah.
I'll play Boromir. Then I'm going to go ahead and play Welcoming Vampire. And then
He's somehow scary.
Archon of Emeria
And-
comes back.
He's staxing us and not himself. I've been saying this since like turn 3 that Krim is winning this game and no one's listening.
I am not. Oh, first
Yeah,
off, hold
why
on.
didn't
Oh,
So
they
you
just
should
destroy
left me
the
the
Archon
going for
then?
2 to attack with Seth.
this
Jesus
draws.
Christ, Seth, you could
Krim
have.
and Richard
Just-
said, "Oh, Phil will never lose if we don't
We- I
kill
think
the
we
Archon.
can.
We gotta."
Richard is at 52. Don't believe it.
I pass.
I will draw an extra card for Phyrexian Arena.
I gain 3 with teleport.
Sure. No one can deal with any of this stuff. This is the worst. I mean, I guess I play Soren and pass the turn.
I'm going to change Thespian Stage into a Shifting Woodland.
Ooh.
Good thing I have no delirium.
Actually, why?
More permanent.
Yeah.
Ren plus.
He's milling.
We're going to
He's
mill
milling
into
out.
Build that
Delirium,
graveyard.
Xaxes here, plus a bomb.
Can you even mill into delirium?
All is dust.
Oh, that's 2.
Skullwinder,
That's
Agadune's
3.
Awakening, Artifact. Okay, I got Delirium.
Hey, you hit Delirium.
Wow.
I think we're doing
Are
it.
you
I'm
You're trying to
boom
get a
piling
boom
from
pile
my
out of
land,
it.
baby.
fighting? Oh no.
This isn't good though, because well, you got to remember the flip and Krim stuff is indestructible.
But we can do double boom pile.
Hey, you can win both.
Oh,
flips.
We have to win
Oh.
2 flips. We have a
Yeah?
25% chance.
I guess in theory that could happen.
I want to kill somebody.
I'm gonna pay 4
Maybe you should have
mana.
played creatures with power instead
They
of
have
2/2s
power.
that stop
They-
anyone else from doing
They have power.
I'm gonna play a
more,
Toski.
more than
Toski.
2.
I'm gonna swing with this like gigantic tree folk at Seth. It's a 12-12.
All right, I will take 12.
All right, I'm gonna draw. We'll pass the turn and see what happens.
All right. Draw. Forest. I don't even know what to do here, I guess.
Richard's at 52.
Look at Crim's board though.
I'm going to swing all at Richard for now, just to see what the pile does.
You drew aggro by playing stacks, Richard, with your boom pile.
I can turn them into Skullwinders and block. No, that's bad. So what? Okay, what's attacking me exactly?
6/6/6, and this one has Sky Clamp.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a Toski in front of one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to become a copy of target permanent in a graveyard until end of turn. Activate only if there are 4 more card types in your graveyard. It becomes a boom pile. I'm going to
Okay.
activate
Classic.
boom pile. Krim, would you like to respond?
I could just hope that Richard whiffs. Because
You really taking it on that chance?
you know what? I guess I'll pop it.
Okay, so with that on the
Storm, you're
stack,
down.
boom pile again. I'm gonna catch it on my hand and I'm
Come
gonna
on.
flip it, and then that's gonna be the thing.
We really need this one to work.
I'm gonna call heads. Okay,
Come on, heads. If we're doing it, we need.
heads, baby.
Oh.
All right. That'll work.
Oh, it's not a land anymore. So okay, so both of my
6-7.
lands will die in this exchange.
Wait, did Krim not sacrifice Boromir?
I did.
I did it in response to
He
the
did.
did it
but
in response.
There was a second boom pile.
Oh, that's the one in
response to the
response.
board.
Yeah.
Okay, so from me that's 5, 6, 7 creatures again,
One creature.
and I draw 2.
So we take one.
Okay, I gained 15.
That was the
That was pretty
greatest.
clutch boom pile.
Invasion
That was
down,
pretty-
Ren down.
Great.
Shifting Woodlands looks sweet there.
But yo,
Mill
check this
4
out.
of all time.
Enchantment,
That was, like,
Planeswalker,
insane.
Battle, Artifact, Sorcery, Creature, Kindred. Anyone have a land? We're
Oh,
full
there's no
power
land at
going.
the moment. Oh, I'm gonna sack this Urza's Cave, so there's a land.
You're welcome. Okay, Krim tempts the ring without a bearer, so
Sure.
level 1, I guess. So 6 mana in the pool for creatures.
Will this
and
game ever
stuff.
end, guys?
3 of them, Elvish Archdruid. 2 of them, Elvish
Do we need to
Visionary.
board wipe
When it
that?
enters the battlefield, draw a card. 1, 2, 3. Lanova Tribe taps for 3. Land drop,
How'd you have so many cards in hand, Phil? Where'd all this
Canopy
come from?
Tactician. As I control, get +2/+2, and everything taps for hella mana. Pass.
This is all
Have
Krim's
fallen.
fault because he had the board.
Still going.
Yep.
We could have got all of this if it wasn't for board.
Black Obedience.
Stacks pieces.
And then I'm gonna
of course you are.
play Grasp of Fate, extort it, and then I'm gonna take off your Toski, and I'm gonna take the Elvish. All right, I'll just take the Arc Druid. I pass. I have no cards.
All right, I will untap and draw. I will play Mazavith as my land for the turn. I'm gonna pay 6 mana. I'm gonna play my commander again.
Oh, could you
In-
Hadouken someone to death here with sword? You're gonna gain a million life.
Maybe. I'm gonna spend 6 mana. I'm going to cast Revenge. Double your life total. Target opponent loses half of their life total rounded up. So
Ooh.
Richard, you're going to lose half of your life total.
So I go to 30.
I'm going to
Shucks.
double my life total to gain 27 life
Told you he's a combo.
up to
deck.
54. This is kind of a combo, yeah. So then I go to my post-combat main phase. I gained a little bit more than 3 life. So that
You can
means
kill
Soren gets
anyone
to
with this
flip.
trigger.
I have no cards.
So
I don't know if that changes anything. I have 0 cards.
Don't let him stay. If you complain about the stack,
I
not
gotta.
being
I
killed.
gotta
have
do it for
literally
him. I'm
nothing.
sorry.
That's fine.
Oh,
Winter moon.
Listen,
I
it's
gotta
fine.
do
Winter moon
27
never
to the
forgets.
face. You can go.
This is why you don't play stacks. You just annoy everyone, even though you're doing nothing.
You know,
They
you know,
murder
you know what? I think the problem was I tried to be too nice with this deck.
No,
I mean,
it wasn't.
It's
Oh,
true, right?
no.
When you stacks, you gotta finish the job. You can't
Yeah,
just play
yeah,
half
yeah.
stacks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think I should. I think if I'm gonna do like hate bears, because it's not stacks, it is hate bears. If I'm gonna do hate bears, I think I need to do it harder. So I should have actually packed with Armageddons and stuff like that to remove your ability to do stuff.
I'm going to triple green tribute to the
I
world
think that's
tree.
a good lesson to take away from this game.
Mhm. Oh, so we get these back?
Stacks harder.
Yeah, all your stuff comes back.
Okay, I'm going to start by paying a single black mana and playing Nethergoyf.
Hey.
Its power and toughness are equal to the number of permanents or a number of card types. I have 8.
What are you missing for it to be maxed, or is that max? Oh, no instant? Oh, that's hilarious.
Maybe
That's
because I
an easy
keep
one.
getting graveyard wiped.
Yeah,
Okay,
that-
so tribute
Yeah,
to the
you
world
have to
tree.
think about it
There,
a couple
there, yeah.
times.
I draw a card. We're gonna play Barrelgoyf. It's Death Touch Lifelink. When it deals combat damage to a player, I can mill that many cards, then put a creature card from among them into my hand. Trigger tribute again. Draw a card. I'm gonna play a plains, a forest. I mean, there's a Mazavith over there from Seth, so you can remove it from combat. I have to attack. I don't have a choice. We swing at Soren.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I have
Sure.
a Wolf Run up.
Okay, that's still fine. So,
Oh.
would you like to activate Wolf Run?
Maybe I do Wolf Run. 1, 2, 3. So this is a Wolf Run for 1. So it's 2. So you can Mazavith now if you would like.
Yeah, it's fine. Soren down.
And then I'm going to cast Blade of Selves, which gives equipped creature
Ooh.
Myriad. And you can go ahead, Phil.
All right. I gotta get a really hot run with my commander now because kinda empty-handed. This is good though. My God.
Are we dead?
It is kind of funny. But I get recovery. Return target card
Ooh.
from your graveyard to your
What
hand.
do you have in your grave?
I'm going to return the squad.
Oh.
I'm getting embarrassed by elves. They're bigger than the Tarmogoyfs.
So 7 squads.
So all your elves are getting +7/+7?
And
Or
then now
+8/8,
you can add
and
like
they're
10
getting
mana or
+7/+7.
something.
I'm going to just swing in at Richard's face with one huge Avish Visionary.
I'm going to block it and gain 9 life. Go to 42.
Yep, and pass.
All right. We will untap and draw.
Hit us with the other life gain combo.
I'm going to pay 1 mana. I'm going to pay Case of the Uneaten Feast. When a creature eats feast, I gain a life. If I gain 5, I salve it. And then once it's salved, I can sack it to make it so I can cast creatures from my graveyard for a turn.
Wait, what creatures do you have after all of these scavenger grounds have gone off?
None currently. 8. My commander's getting
Sorin?
expensive. We're going to cast Sorin again. I'll gain a life. MDFC power, the worst MDFC, Skyclave Cleric. When it ETBs, you gain 2 life.
Good and so
Which
No way
happens
you're
to be-
playing that.
Oh, it's enough.
That
It's
gives me
enough to
3
flip
life
them,
with
though.
Sorin, and I can also pay 1 to extort, and I will. So I'm going to extort you each for 1. So we'll gain 2 more life. So now I'll go to my post combat. I'll flip Sorin again. Oh, your elves are too big for me to even shoot. Oh,
Wait, you can't shoot. How much can you shoot for?
Only 6. I've only gained 6 this
Oh,
turn.
the Goyf is too big too.
I will just tick up to make a food token.
What?
I'll grab a
You
food
do
and
that?
you can go. I also get to salve my case, so at some point I can sack that to cast all my mini creatures from the graveyard.
I need to kill Soren, but then I need to kill all of Phil's stuff somehow. Or kill Phil.
Big list.
Toski must attack. So I'm just going to swing at Seth.
All right, I will maze the Goyf
Okay.
and then take 1.
I'm going to pay 3 mana. I'm going to cast Bow Again Recovery to return target card. It's going to be
Boom.
an All Is
Oh.
Dust, I think.
Oh god.
We're going to All Is Dust.
Krim, the guy with no cards. Kill Krim.
All right.
Each player sacrifices all colored permanents they control.
At least my food lives.
We are going to play 3 visits. I'm going to search for a forest, put on the battlefield, and then I am going to play a bounce land, and I'm going to pick up my MDFC monk, the one that allows me to
Oh,
return an
boy.
instant or sorcery. You can go ahead. I don't know if I have forests, but we'll take a look. Oh, commercial district, baby.
Wow, it's a good forest.
We're gonna keep on top. Using all his mana. What scariness is this?
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
attack.
thought you were using all your mana.
Draw. I will try. I'm going to.
Somehow Phil's gonna
add
have a
6 mana.
40 power on the board again by the end of this turn.
How many cards does he have?
Every
in his hand?
turn.
Mana,
That'll
I'm going
just-
to cast at a downry and pass.
Oh, all right.
Do you have zero
Please,
cards
maybe
in hand,
not.
Phil?
Maybe
Killers,
not.
No, I can't get draft every turn. Every time, every game. What the hell?
Shifting woodland,
This
baby.
was exactly the same.
Well, I've lost dreams. Whenever I
Oh,
gain
no.
life, I can pay
Oh
X,
no,
draw X.
he's gonna deck himself now.
Do I want to do it now? Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 to crack the food. That'll gain me 3 life and let me pay 3 to draw 3. So we'll 1, 2, and 3. Draw 3 cards. Then I'll use my 3 mana to play the Gaffer. Beginning of end step, if I gain at least 3 life, I get to draw a card. So I will go to my end step, Gaffer. I gain 3, draw a card, and then you can go.
Okay.
How do we have nothing on the board 3 hours into this game? A Zika's Chariot.
I'm gonna play a Seeker's Chariot. I'm gonna get 2 cat tokens. Okay, here we go. I have somehow managed to escape this Goyf without losing power.
Impressive.
I am going to Insatiable Avarice.
Ooh.
So this is the thing Seth played. All
Yeah.
modes. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. My deck is so thin. So I put this card on top, I draw, and I draw 2 more, and then I lose 3 life. I go to 38. I play a Bloodstained Fire. I don't know if I can fetch anything with it. I think we just passed the turn. We just passed the turn. We just
Are
passed
you
the
afraid
turn.
it's gonna be the embarrassing fail to find?
Yes, I'm afraid it's gonna fail to find here because look how thick my exile is.
I'm going to play a Reliquary Tower and pass.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
The painful Reliquary Tower. Untap and draw.
how many times have you
Um,
cast Sorin, Seth?
Shadowy Backstreet. It costs 10 mana next time I cast it, so whatever that is. Ooh, okay. We'll leave that on top. Go to combat. Phil, I'm not trying to kill you, but I need to attack you.
Oh, he's gaining life.
I'm going to pay 5 to give it Death Touch and Lifelink so I can gain
You got
2
it.
life. And that'll trigger my Well of Lost Dreams, so I can now pay 2 to my Well of Lost Dreams to draw 2 cards. I gotta wait one more turn, I think. I'm going to pay 3 mana to play Abiding Grace. Enchantment being my end step, I can either gain a life or reanimate a 1 mana value creature. And then I'll go to my end step. This will trigger before, oh, actually, no, the beginning of your end step. Okay, gain a life with Abiding Grace and pay 1 to draw with Well Lost Dreams. And then I'll discard a Ghostly Prison to hand size, and you can go.
I don't think we bother fetching at this point.
Not worth.
I think it's time to cast my commander. I've cast it twice already, so the tax would be 6 this time around. I'm gonna pay 1,000,000 mana and cast my commander, and then So Seth, you have no blockers.
No blockers, but a Maze of Ith.
Okay, so I'm gonna play an Urborg.
Hey, there it is. I knew we couldn't get through a game without an Urborg
1, 2,
showing up
3,
at some
4,
point.
5. Orin Frost Sprang. So attacking creatures I control have Death Touch. Whenever creature I control deals combat damage to player, draw a card. Now I'm going to use Dissa to crew Asika's Chariot. And then when I attack, I can create a copy of target token creature I control. So the 2 big ones at Phil and the 2 small ones at Seth.
I will maze a cat that's attacking me and take 2.
I will take 8 plus 4, so I go down to 6.
And then I will bring the king back. OG here, non-foil. And then I draw 3, and then I am done for the turn.
I'm going to
The blade isn't
Draw.
equipped to anything. It's just sitting around.
for 6 mana to cast Toski. Yeah, I think I'm out of gas at this point. That is so sad.
Oh,
1, 2.
the fizzling.
You only survived like 6 board wipes.
Yeah,
I'm
that
going
was
to play a
actually
Realm
wild.
Walker. Now I can play elves from the top, which I could have done all along. And then I'll pass.
Do you have any cards in hand, Phil?
2.
Okay, 2.
Oh, I have to discard in hand size. I'm going to discard this random battle.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana.
Please don't wrath.
No, I'm not.
Please
Right.
don't
I'm gonna
play
cast
around.
I'm gonna cast a Demonic Tutor.
Well, we so dead, right? That's a combo piece right here.
Hopefully, I don't know if I can kill both of you in one turn. I'm pretty confident I can kill one of you as long as no one has interaction. I think this is fine. I think I gotta kill Richard because he has the stuff. I'm gonna play Sanguine Bond. So whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
It's a sanguine bond
1,
combo.
2, 3, 4,
Scary.
5, 6. I'm gonna cast Beacon of Immortality.
Oh.
So double target player's life total, and then it shuffles back into your deck. So I'm going to double, well, assuming this works, double my own life total, gain 63 life, and then Sanguine Bond would send 63 at Richard.
John losing to combo decks? What?
Just like,
When do
just
we
like
ever see
Modern.
this?
This shuffles back in. At the end of my turn, I gain a life with a Abiding Grace to go to 127, and you can go, Phil.
I
Oh,
think
and I
you
get to draw with my
card
Gaffer.
with
I
a
definitely
Gaffer.
draw with my Gaffer, yeah.
Are you sure? Can we count that? Are you sure you draw with Gaffer?
Okay, so there is a land on top, sadly. I'm
Just
gonna
do it.
draw the land. Come on. God damn it.
Triumph of the Hordes kill. Let's see it.
I do have a Crater Hoof, but it's not close to enough.
This is a weak Crater Hoof.
Imagine how insanely alpha strikey that would
You
have
need
been
a Crater Hoof
at
plus
any
Triumph,
other
and it would
point.
do it.
Yeah, I would have won the game at any other point.
Swing in for something. I will draw some cards, I guess. So everything gets +4/+4 and trample.
I'll maze the hoof and then take whatever the rest is. I will go to 109.
So I draw 3. I check the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast a Throne of Eldraine. I choose Greed, obviously. And I guess I'm gonna play a Vesuva tapped as a Maze of Ith and say go.
You're at 6. I gotta be able to close this out.
Yeah,
I
that should
think.
be
I will
easy.
No, you, just,
Untap
I mean,
and
you have
draw.
Sorin, right? You just got to gain a bunch of life and then he's dead, right?
play a land. Sorin is 10 mana, unfortunately, but we'll pay 10. We'll get Sorin back down again. This is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Chroma's Will. Double strike, flying, blah blah blah, lifelink included. So my Gaffer will be a 2/3 double strike protection lifelinker. So then that can hit you for 4.
Yo, let's see that
And then
fog.
that will
Let's see that
flip
fog.
my Sorin if you don't have a fog and let me finish it. So
Yeah,
that's
funnily enough. Okay. I don't
a
have a
Chroma's
fog,
Will
but
Gaffer.
literally on top. there would have been a fog. So,
Wow.
Jesus Christ. And I couldn't draw it with this. Oh, that was close.
So
I
close.
guess. Not that I had
So, yeah.
any chance of killing you afterwards.
So yeah, Gaffer hits, and then Soren flips, and then Soren shoots for 4 for the final points. I guess Sanguine Bond triggers before the
Yeah.
Soren technically with the life gain.
That
Wow.
is fine with me. Whew.
That was quite the game. That was quite the game of Commander. I think that might be one of the longest games of the season so far. But we got to see Goyfs, we got to see Corgis, we got to see Elves, we got to see Sorens, I guess. So anyway, that's our Commander Clash for this week, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this pretty epic game. And we'll be back next week with some more Commander action. So until then, have an amazing week. And this is a crew signing out.